Hi, everybody. Thank you for bearing with us while we ran off to take our quick little break, refill our water, and get some snacks, and talk about the future of Jason Harper and the Bowman TV show in the Freedom City universe.
What's the TV network called? We gotta figure that one out.
The WC.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. WC verse.
Wow.
It's just the Bowverse. Yeah, so we're gonna have a lot of fun with that in the future, I imagine. I'm excited. I gotta go back to the drawing board and think about that a little bit. If you're just now joining us, our heroes tonight have averted a horrible catastrophe in Southside as a number of explosions racked the southern portion of the city. The group was able to work together with a couple of quick, clever moves on behalf of the team, including amplifying the power of some holy water and sending overdrive off to make a fog cloud all over the Hellfire. Mortis teleporting a family through the haunted lands, which was awesome, as always. Centuria showing up to one-shot the ninja who was there to fight Bowman in an epic sword fight. Because sending the Paragon...
It's still pretty cool.
It was really cool. It was a cool
So
fight.
sorry.
I just like the comedic timing of Centuria appearing from off-screen and then splat.
The tag team moves in Capcom versus Marvel are getting crazy. Yeah, and Bowman's motorcycle got jacked up, and he had a sweet moment with Sophie. Unbeknownst to him, and in true comic book fashion, Sophie did notice him up on that gargoyle, and they made brief eye contact for a moment before he disappeared into the shadows.
And now I wish I had a cape, but...
Calvin's face. So good.
it is a perfect moment, though.
I missed my calling. We need to be doing a Batman the Animated Series stream.
Isn't this it?
That's what tonight's episode is.
Yeah.
But the group were able to triangulate the sort of the possible next location of Mr. Emmett Snyder, who seems to be at least partially involved in what's going on tonight. Emmett Snyder is a middle manager at Frank DaCosta Construction, and he is very closely associated with Operation Custodian, which is the rejuvenation of Southside project that Bowman and Sophie are both founding members of. So, who knows what's going on? Could be bad. Could be good. But the group has reconvened together outside of a warehouse on the western end of Southside. Outside, you all do see a number of those Jeeps that you saw pull up to the site where you beat up all those militia members. They have the Red Cross painted on their hoods, and they're in pretty horrible green camo. There doesn't seem to be anybody watching them, but there are lights on in the warehouse ahead.
Oh, yes. This is even better. Alex,
Mm-hmm.
we stopped that one group from firebombing the main location, right?
Correct.
Resonant got a pretty good look at the thugs, didn't she?
She did.
With eidetic memory and my mirrored edge, can I create an illusion around us of those individuals, and we can just walk straight into the building?
Yeah, that's your illusion power, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's not even a power stunt. That's just like a regular use of your power.
Yeah, and it's a large enough area with my illusion power that it should be manageable. So,
Awesome. Well, Andy, I would like for you to describe what that ritual looks like as it settles upon everybody. And everybody else, I would like you to describe what your right-wing nationalist thug member looks like.
before I do that, before I do this, I'm going to make sure that everyone is okay with this plan. Because I am not doing this without the group's consensus.
You can ask Mortis as he's slashing tires.
It is a way for us. It is a way for us to get inside. It is a way for us to gather information that we could use to further incriminate these people. They're not supervillains. It's not going to be as easy as they caused a major thing tonight. We don't know that they're the cause of it, especially with Knightfire's abilities running rampant throughout the city here. I think this is a decent way of blending in to get more info, to get more dirt, as it were. Right? That's what they use in the crime dramas.
So I've heard. We do need that evidence, so I can easily record their conversation, but it might be even easier to do so if they think we're someone we can trust. Although Calvin doesn't know if that's like, I don't know how that'll work legally if we make ourselves literally an illusion. I guess that counts as being undercover. We're cool.
Yeah.
Probably something in the book for it, right?
We'll get some super lawyer to say it's okay.
Mm-hmm. We can hire She-Hulk or Matt Murdock, right?
Yep. I object.
Yeah, I was more leaning towards Phoenix Wright.
Yes,
I mean,
that's what I was gonna say.
Phoenix Murdoch.
Phoenix Murdock.
Phoenix
All right.
Murdoch.
Oh no. Oh
He's
no.
bad.
I am the mental organism designed only for lawyering. My name was once Jason.
Modal. Modal. All right. So are you guys okay with this plan?
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
It'll be okay, Morden.
Look, it's just an illusion. You're not even really wearing the skin. It's all good.
Or
Yeah,
just if you want to keep an eye on the perimeter or something, that's also
No,
good.
no. I mean, I get it. I need to keep my mouth shut and stay in the back. That's all I'm gonna say.
As to say, the good thing is I have enough area control with the illusion that we don't even have to be in the bodies. It's just easier if we are, because the only things that I can affect with the illusion are sight and hearing. So, all right. Well, let's nothing to it but to do it. Alex, do you want me to roll this now, or do you want me to roll it when we start coming into contact with people?
Go ahead and roll it now.
It's a 24.
Okay. So how does the illusion descend upon everyone?
So it basically just creates an area and creates 5 bodies that look very either similar or in nature to the ones that we encountered when they were trying to firebomb the main building, the ones that we stopped. And they'll move when we move. If we talk, we'll sound like angry white guys.
Took our jobs.
Yes. And
Are you making everybody an angry white guy, or are you gonna mix it up?
I'm assuming that's all we saw, right?
Yeah.
Then yes, everybody's an angry white guy.
Bummer, I was gonna say I look like Tommy Lauren.
Oh no.
Oh no! No, I don't like this plan.
Wow. Wow.
Anyway, I can be an angry white male. It's fine.
I'm assuming they've got the camo wear, they've got maybe the bulletproof vest, whatever those guys were wearing when they came to the came to that location.
Maybe you can make Centuria look like the skinhead woman that busted up the liquor store in Dark Knight Returns.
Oh,
Oh.
no!
This wants to go pasties. Too soon?
She's in that new Resident Evil game, isn't she?
Yes.
Inappropriate. Horrible.
All right, let's get in here.
I object.
This is why I don't write Iron Age adventures very often.
Yeah, Bowman's just thinking about that surprised look they're gonna have once we start cleaning their clocks or whatever. But he's also going to take out a spy arrow.
Excellent. So everybody goes in. As you all head into the warehouse, I will go ahead and move us over on the Roll20 table, because I assume there's going to be a fight here.
Oh Lord.
Change the map.
Yay, fight.
Oh no, it's that warehouse where they keep the Ark.
How many crates are there?
All the crates.
There are so many crates.
Wow!
Crates. If this were Star Wars, we could have a crate of crate dragon eggs.
Oh no.
Nobody needs that many crate dragons.
Oh,
If you can't solve it in one, you don't deserve having the one you had.
They come in a 12-pack.
Yeah, see, I like how this.
Yeah, so you all come into the warehouse. You see that there are a number of large stacks of crates all around.
No one can say it with a straight face.
Not anymore.
And somewhere Brett is cringing.
I thought about this when I picked out this map.
Because I was gonna say if you didn't.
And you find there are a number of these right-wing militia guys around. All of them are armed with assault rifles, wearing the bulletproof vests, the camo. All of them have painted on their vests is the red Crusader cross. And deeper in, you can hear somebody speaking. It sounds like they're addressing a group of people.
Is there any distinguishing marks about these crates, like logos or company names or, Department of, property of the U.S. government, like anything like that?
Yeah, as you're looking at all of them, they do appear to be DaCosta crates. A lot of it is mentioning construction materials. Looks like there's a lot of timber, concrete mix, power tools, just a number of various things that you would expect to find related to a construction company.
Are there any crates that are open that are not filled with things that we would find associated with a construction company?
Give me a perception check.
Good question.
I don't think you want me making perception, Alex.
Seemed oddly specific.
That's a 23.
Resonant, as you're looking over here at these two fellas in the south side, there are a couple of crates that they have open. They appear to be loaded with assault rifles, RPGs, grenades, bricks of C4, various things like that.
Oh, fun.
First edition D&D. Oh.
Wow.
Alright, let's see if we can get closer to whoever's speaking.
Yep.
Without getting spotted.
Yeah, is it over towards the bottom right of the map or up towards the top right of the map?
Top right of the map.
Okay. So we can all work our way through the crates.
The maze of crates.
As you all come within sort of eyesight of these fellas, they say, "Hey, what happened with that? What happened with that outreach center? I heard you got nabbed."
Super showed up, but then another flaming guy showed up in the air, and they went after him. No, we got away.
Give me a deception check.
Oh.
Can we
Good
assist
voice,
with this?
Andy.
Yeah, can we sit there and look all snarling like, what's it to you?
Pal.
Yeah, you all can assist if you want.
Yeah.
So Resonant,
I'm-
don't roll until whoever's assisting rolls to assist.
Yeah, because resonance deception is not good.
I will assist.
I got a
as well.
17 to assist.
With Deception on,
Oh
Yeah.
god.
not great.
Oh my god.
Hey, you know what?
That's Sorry, that's an 18 on the die because I have a 0 to step.
Well, you all do
Natural
succeed on aiding, and since that's 3 degrees of success for aid, that's a +5 to resonance roll.
All right. Well,
Ah,
we will add that into this roll and hope that I roll well.
Huzzah!
It's a 20.
That's 25.
No, it's already in there. It's a
How'd
20.
you do that?
I just added it to the other part of the skills and then took it off afterwards.
Ah, Tricky.
So, with a 20, they kind of look you over and they say, yeah, you must have got lucky. Those new Freedom League members, they don't let people go.
They seem to have it out
Scared?
for. They seem to have it out for that flaming one.
You got poop your pants? You scared? Huh?
No, I ain't
Man
scared.
up. Man up. I hear you whining.
yeah, they ain't so tough.
Yeah, I mean, can you believe it? They got that bow guy with them.
Yeah, I mean, come on, he should probably use a gun or something.
That's what we were saying.
Yeah, he's so lame with his weapon expertise. We're much better using the easy way out. You know, those things that can jam or be stolen from you?
Don't oversell it. Let's go.
Yeah.
You know, just between you and me, though, that blonde chick with the big knockers came down here.
Oh God, no!
Centurion takes like 2 steps forward.
Oh Lord, here we go. Somebody gonna die.
I missed my calling. I should have been a henchman.
There's still time?
There's still time. Any supervillains looking for applications, please let me know. You can direct your inquiries to alexanderrice91@gmail.com.
She steps forward and she stops and she sort of like turns around. Like, can I hit them?
Permission to bite the bouncer, sir. Denied. Keep moving.
And so she'll look back at them and just like slowly walk back in the other direction. She's learning.
She's learning.
They will say as you guys walk away, you're just in time for the ascension.
Good. Wouldn't miss it.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
I hate that everyone's voices just got deeper in that.
What do you mean?
What are you talking about? This is how we always talk.
It's cracking me up.
Quill, are you lowering your voice? No, I always talk like this.
Oh god, that was funny. Okay. Moving on. Let's go to the Ascension.
Yeah, so you all sort of come around this corner here, and you see there's a number of these militia members. Sorry, I forgot a couple.
They're multiplying like tribbles.
That's the
No.
trouble with tribbles. They're all racist.
Oh wow!
Too soon. Too soon.
Too soon.
Wow!
Do we see Emmett around here?
I'm just waiting. I'm just looking for some sort of like cloning machine. They're just stepping through a beam and they just one steps in and two step out.
Well, I was
My
I
childhood
was
is now ruined.
I was thinking Mogwais, making them wet. They're like gremlins.
Yeah.
You gotta quit feeding the racists after midnight.
Too bad the internet's on at all hours.
So Emmett appears to be this guy.
Sorry, I was zoomed in off screen somewhere.
Oh, sorry.
Put a dot on him, Alex.
Oh, that's a good idea. This one.
Cool.
Thanks.
But Emmett is the one that's addressing everyone. And you see they're all sort of gathering around. And they're all loaded up with their weapons. They all seem to be ready to go. Emmett is addressing them. He's saying, the attack tonight is just the beginning. Now it is our time to go forth and reclaim this land for our ancestors that have been driven into hiding. We are here to take back what is being stolen from us, and we are going to assert that our identity is true and is valid. We will not be extinguished by the rolling brown hordes. He says, it is the tragic story of the cultural crusader in a mass society that he cannot win, but that we would be lost without him. You who are about to do violence on behalf of your people, you are the most blessed. And as he says you are the most blessed, this rolling fire sort of erupts from his head and passes over each of the cult members, or the militia members through here. This fire wave rushes out over everybody, including the 5 of you, so everybody please give me a will save.
I was afraid.
Real quick, can I like jam the spy arrow into a crate just to like point the camera at this guy?
Yeah.
So I'm not constantly walking around holding it. Okay.
Not that they'd see you holding it, but you know.
True.
Yeah.
Can I go insubstantial? Does that help?
It does not help.
Iron-willed overdrive with a 29. Oh yeah, way to show me up, Resonant.
Yeah, well, you know, the magic user's gonna do that.
I'm gonna use a hero point to re-roll.
I'm thinking too, because,
I think a 31's okay.
If it's not, I'm out of here at my new speed rank of 16.
You know, it's not bad.
I'm running.
Will save. That is, I rolled an 8, so that is actually 31. Hey, look at
Oh, now everybody's showing me up. That's great.
that.
Centuria just becomes a 20.
Yeah.
I was so proud of my 29 for about 3 seconds.
I mean, you know, it's not bad.
You're better than Centurion.
I got a 22.
Awesome. So, everybody but Centuria, you pass.
Nice.
Great.
Centuria, you are dazed.
Beautiful. Love it.
As the magic, whatever Emmett just did, washes over you, and you feel your body starting to rebel against you, and you feel this sort of deep-seated rage rising inside you against everybody who's not you.
How is this different? I was kidding.
And Centuria, as you're looking down at your hand, you notice that it looks like you're growing these sort of spectral talons out of your hands, and you're sort of struggling against this transformation process.
Oh my god.
All of the militia members fail to resist this process.
Willingly?
Willingly, yes.
They chose
Poorly.
And all of them erupt into little bitty Knightfires.
Oh, great.
Oh,
For everybody who doesn't know, Knightfire looks like this.
So we've Xeroxed the a-hole. That's great.
Jeez.
So he's sort of a screaming, screeching on fire hell demon with a clan hood on his head and a Crusader cross on his clan hood.
Oy.
Yeah, I want to hit this guy with arrows.
I think now is probably a good time to roll initiative.
I was hoping you was going to say something like that.
Roll that beautiful speedster initiative there, Kevin.
Yeah. Here it comes.
12.
This is the first fight we've had in a while where I'm not
Resident!
running like 4 character sheets.
Get off my Kool-Aid, Resident! Come on, man!
Jesus.
Don't roll a 3?
I can't help it. I'm
Dang,
going home.
Jonesy.
I'm going home. I've had enough.
Well, if
Oh,
you're so
boy.
upset, you can take my initiative.
No,
guys.
all right. I think I have to be like dazed and disabled stacked before I can get rolled. No, I'm just kidding.
I also rolled a 3.
Well, Overdrive does have the higher initiative modifier, but it would be funnier to me if Resonant went first.
Yeah,
It would be.
I'll go for that. Sure.
So I'm going to put Resonant first. Resonant, what would you like to do?
Okay. I would like to use expertise magic on that transformation wave that just kind of went out to see if I can distinguish anything that I can use to counteract it besides to basically if it's able to be nullified by my abilities.
Sounds like a cool idea.
It's a 31.
With a 31, wow, Resonance just hot on the dice today.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
Um, as you're sort of examining, you don't think there is going to be a way for you to nullify this magic. You're getting very strong Una vibes from it. You think that Una has amplified Knightfire's traditional ability to possess a host,
Great.
and given him the ability to sort of possess many hosts at once.
Right,
You
so
think maybe with some time and some specific materials you might be able to, but
That's very insane.
Right. At this point, it's going to have to be a take them down before they can actually cause any harm. So our comms are probably sub-vocalized.
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, so I can relay that to the group real quick.
Yeah.
Basically, let them know that there's no way we can undo what's happening here without time and effort, and I don't think we have that ability right now.
Guess we'll have to stick to fists and feet.
Mm-hmm. What I would like to do in this turn then is I would like to spend a hero point because I'm going to have to, and I would like to power stunt my glacial crash so that it doesn't emanate from me. So basically, I'm going to use it like my resonant riposte where it's indirect. And it looks like it's coming from somewhere else, as it's going to, let's see here, do I have the range to get all these guys? So that's 15 that way, that's 20 that way. So I can get Emmett, the guy below him, and the 4 guys on the left there with a glacial crash that seems to emanate from somewhere else in the room. So kind of like that, hey, the supers are here, but it's not me. So our illusion is still up. That would allow the rest of the group to still get the drop on them because they don't expect us to be. We're not. It doesn't appear like we're the supers. Does that make sense?
It does make sense.
All right. So then I will use the glacial crash and try to catch those 6. All right. So that is a DC 20 dodge save for a burst area affliction.
Alright, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
2 fails. So they'll save against DC 20, the others will save against 17.
And that's a dodge on both saves, right?
Yes.
Okay, so here's the 2 who failed for 20. One of them will succeed, one of them will be immobilized and defenseless. And then the ones who succeeded, they're rolling against 17, you said?
I think so, because it's half.
Yeah.
Or would that be 15?
It'd be
'Cause it is-
15. If it's power level 10, it's 15.
Yeah, it's 15.
Okay, so 4 for 15. 1, 2, ooh, one failed. 3, 4. Alright, so 2 of them are immobilized and defenseless.
Cool. So the ice kind of crashes up around these Hellfire Crusaders, basically, and Resonant will shout, "Oh crap, the supers are here!"
Give me a deception check, Resonant.
Your voice wasn't low enough.
I know, my voice wasn't low enough.
Hey, the supers are here.
Perfect.
You're Adrian.
Oh, gee, boss, the supers are here.
Stop.
Oh gee, Mr. J, I think we're in trouble.
We gotta beat track, see?
It's an 18 on my deception check.
It's gonna be the higher their insight or their will, or their
But
deception.
the power did not emanate from me, so that might give me a circumstance bonus.
It did not. They also don't really... They want to kill you guys because you didn't turn into Knightfires as well. Yeah, they some of them seem to be concerned about supers coming from that direction, but there are some that are hungrily looking at you like they want to eat your flesh.
Ooh.
Cool.
Resident,
Mm-hmm.
was it just the followers here, or did it affect the ones outside the warehouse?
my 31 expertise in magic, do I know if it affected anyone outside the warehouse?
You think it's localized to this location, but you think they might be contagious.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Just here, but if they get outside, it's gonna spread like a disease. People aren't wearing masks.
Overdrive's wearing a mask on everywhere but his mouth and his nose.
Yeah. Over there.
So is Bowman.
Look, if I hide my cheekbones, no one can tell who I am. That's all I need.
You are all not. Mortis is the only one following quarantine protocols. And he's dead, so.
Only partially.
Partially alive.
Overdrive, what would you like to do?
A part of me feels really bad. I mean, Resident went to all this trouble to maintain her cover, and I'm about to just say screw it. And I'm going to run in here and go kablam, because all 8 of them should fit in my 30-foot radius burst. When I do the Fists of Fury.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I think you can only get the 6 that I got,
Why is that?
because if it's 30 foot, that was mine too, and I couldn't get the 2. I could get the 4 on the left or the 4 on the right, and 2.
And
See,
if,
30 foot.
It's a 30-foot radius.
if you have a 30-foot radius, it's 30 feet on both sides.
Oh yeah, it's a radius.
So I'll roll 2 more saves real quick.
I forgot it's 30-foot radius, not 30 feet, both directions.
One will fail, one will succeed. The one who succeeded on 20. The one who failed on 15. Reverse that, but one of them fails, one of them succeeds. Alright, so that's one more that's immobilized and defenseless. Now Overdrive can go punch people.
Yes. All right. So they get dodge saves of 15 for half.
Except for the 3 that are immobilized and defenseless.
I know. What a great time to throw down an area attack.
So they will just automatically fail. I'll roll for those. I'll roll everybody first. So I've got 5 saves to roll for dodge. You said 15?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 will fail, the rest will succeed.
Okay. So those who made it need a toughness save of 19. Those who failed need a toughness save of 23.
Okay, so I have 4 total looking at 23 because of the 3 that are defenseless.
Yes.
So 23, 23, 23, 23. 2 of them are taken out.
Okay.
And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 who need to roll against the, what was it, 15? No.
No.
18.
19. 19 tough.
19.
Holy crap.
Alright, 1 of them will be taken out.
Okay. With my move by, I want to zip back this way to make sure these jokers aren't thinking of an old sneak attack when nobody's looking. And do they appear to be transmogrified?
They are transmogrified.
Oh, crap. It's all over the warehouse, guys. Watch yourselves. And that's it for me.
Awesome. Good job, Overdrive. Do you want to describe what it looks like as you pummel everybody?
Yes. Some of them are still kind of, frostily rhymed after Resonant dropped her avalanche on them, and so then there is and there's probably some tinkling as ice shatters with a barrage of Fists of Fury, and then there's a red streak that sort of zips to the back of the group to make sure we're not getting bushwhacked, sort of giving them his little, that's right, Overdrive's in the house.
Love to see it. Centuria.
So what's happening to me?
You're dazed,
Right.
so you can take a move or a standard action, your choice.
So I'm still
You're still in control. Yeah.
in control of myself. Okay, that's good for them. Then I'm gonna take one of these crates and I'm gonna throw it over there.
Nice.
How many crates?
One of these crates.
Just one. Just one. Yeah. So. Row. 26.
Yeah, that'll hit. Who are you throwing it at?
The one with more people.
This
So
one?
yes, that one.
Alright. So they'll roll toughness for DC 27. 20. You take that one out. You know what's great about takedown too?
And keep going.
It doesn't care about days.
I'll throw
Oh,
another
nice.
crate.
Crate chucker.
22.
22 will hit.
It's a good thing we brought Donkey Kong.
If only this warehouse was full of barrels, not crates.
23.
For hero point, it could be barrels and not crates.
Oh.
Oh, no. He's gone. He's done too.
Oh. Oh, right, because it's DC 27. Haha.
Yep.
Here I go again. Crit.
No.
Here I go again.
Oh, no.
That was Emmett, wasn't it?
Was it? Okay.
No, guess not.
Oh, bummer.
Here I go again on my own. That one was Emmett.
Mhm.
Being flattened by the only crate.
Is he a
I own.
minion?
Yeah, he's a minion
man.
too.
To the left. Another crit.
Oh my god.
Take it back now, y'all.
One crate
wanted
this
to-
time.
I
How many
wanted to
crates
tell
would-
that guy that he failed the city, but
How many crates will Centurion track if Centurion could check crates?
Oh, I only got an 18 that time.
18 misses. How many crates did you just throw?
1, 2, 3, 4,
It's
5,
like a Wile E.
6,
Coyote cartoon.
7. I threw 7.
Alright,
The-
Centurion. Well, this is a progressive affliction, so please give me a will save.
Oh no.
Oh no.
19.
You are compelled.
Can I use a hero point?
You can.
25.
Alright, you shake off the affliction.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Does you want to have Davey do anything on this turn?
Oh, shit. I forgot he could do things. Do we think he can mind blast that guy over there?
You can try.
I'll try it. Nope.
He doesn't have to roll to hit. He just has to be able to see them
Oh. Well,
or perceive them. He can hear if he can hear them or smell them. He can mind blast them.
I'm assuming he can hear them because, you know.
Oh my god. So that one is mind controlled by Davey.
Yes.
all right.
Wow.
Not that we can do anything, like.
We don't know that.
Right.
Alright, good move, Centuria. What does it look like as you just chuck crates everywhere?
So, like, the beam hits me and I'm sort of like, oh god. And then she just literally looks around and then just starts picking up the crates next to her and literally just chucking them at the people. Because she doesn't know what else to do.
Awesome.
And when she gets to that one that said that he would, like, he wished Centuria would come down, she, like, throws it real hard.
Man, tell me Lauren's lost her shit.
Yeah.
Alright, Bowman.
Okay. I am going to first use a grapple arrow to swing up on top of these crates here. Just make sure I'm moving in a decent distance. Yeah, I can get over here. So I'm gonna swing on up here, and then
Yeah,
from
you
this,
throw those ones.
yeah, from this position, I'm gonna lob an arrow at these guys. Yeah, I want to make these guys vulnerable, so that is... I wanted to use something other than the foam arrow, but, you know, it's just so... It's useful when it's useful. But I have so many. But yeah, I want to slow these guys down and make them vulnerable to get hit more, so foam arrow go. With a roll of... Oh, well, it's a dodge thing that they have to dodge.
That's first area, so dodge 16 for those two. One will fail, one will succeed.
Mm-hmm.
And then as a second dodge save, either 16 or 13. So here's the one for 16, and the one for 13. So, Bowman, what happens is the foam arrow explodes and they manage to scramble out.
So he'll fire out this arrow, and I guess it's like he's running out of foam, so it just kind of like spurts out. Doesn't really affect them very much, just kind of sprays over them. Since that's what's happened, I'm going to use one of my 2 hero points, and I'm going to try a different thing. Since that wasn't very effective, let's go with the sonic arrow.
Hey, that's that arrow guy.
Yeah, do your guns do this?
Oh no! He
Nice.
remembers.
Perfect. So that's a DC 19 dodge for them. One will fail, one will succeed. The one who fails is on 19. Ooh, he will fail. And then the other one is on 15. Alright, so the one who fails looks like stunned.
Well, he got 16, right? So did he fail by 1, or am I?
He's a minion. He's a minion, so
Oh,
he takes full
yeah.
damage.
Okay.
He takes the worst effect because he failed.
Because he's a minion. Alright. So, yeah, once the foam arrow didn't work, he will go back and reach for another arrow. And as he fires it out, it lets out this loud sonic burst that sort of echoes around the warehouse, but is centrally located on these 2 guys.
Centurion, you hear Davey say, "Cover my ears." Good job. The Knightfire cultist. This one, who was shot at twice by Bowman, will soar through the air and land next to him on the crates. And he is going to try and sink his flaming claws into you.
He's chosen.
15 won't hit though.
Oh, no.
So he lands next to you, swiping at you, and you're able to just get out of the way before the, having this big epic battle on top of this stack of crates.
Out of the crates.
Be careful, Centurion will start throwing those crates.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm hoping for.
This one will run outside.
Ooh, that's not good.
This one will fly over here and try to grab a hold of Dave.
Rude.
There it is.
It was almost over before I got to say it tonight. I feel vindicated. It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
22 to hit your parry DC, Dave.
How convenient. That's exactly what it is.
Oh, give me a strength check, DC 19.
Well, that's not funny. I think I want to spend one of my hero points because, it's getting late and all. No sense holding on to them. And let's try that again.
Cha-cha again.
There you go.
Wait, am I reading that right? Was that a 3 on the die?
No, it was an 18 on the die.
18. So that is an actual 21 then.
Awesome. You're fine. You needed a 19. So he jumps in, he tries to grab a hold of you. He does not succeed. He will go fatigued, and he will attempt that again.
That's what I call it.
Twice.
Son of a!
27 to hit that time. One more strength check.
Yes. So many tabs.
Can you use escape artistry?
No, that's
That's
to avoid
two.
the initial. That's the escape, but to avoid the initial grab. You know what? It's just more cinematic. Screw it. Yeah. I've been snatched by the demon thing.
All right, you are immobilized and defenseless.
Help! Help! This redneck demon's got me. Help!
Help!
Help! So,
The one that is the one that is
Get him off of me!
the one that is stunned is going to roll a save to try to get unstunned. Still stunned. And the one that is compelled by Davy, controlled by Davy. What do you want it to do, Centuria?
He's gonna try to rip the guy off of overdrive.
A counter grab check.
Do your grab check, and I give you another one.
You want a grab check? Is that what you want?
I don't know if that's what it takes. I literally just wanted to get him off of overdrive.
Okay. Grab. That is not enough to hit the other one.
Gosh darn it,
I'm sorry. I rolled as well as
I
I
would
could.
have rolled it. I'm just kidding.
It's just easier. I have buttons I can push back here.
But okay, he's trying his best.
And he will roll will save to try to escape from Davy's control. Or no, wait, he's not allowed to do that yet because he's in the 3rd degree of an affliction. So, just kidding.
Ah.
When you suffer the 3rd degree of an affliction, you have to wait a minute before you can make another save. So, he is controlled for 10 rounds.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Do I know that the one left the building?
Give me a perception check. And I'll give you a +2 because of spiritual awareness.
20?
You are aware that it left the building.
I need to stop it. So I'm gonna go zipping off after it.
Awesome.
I'm hoping my flight is fast enough to catch up to it.
It is. It didn't get very far. You go outside, and I don't have a map for outside, so I'm just going to. We're gonna make this lower left corner outside.
Catch me outside. How about that?
You see, it has made a few more friends.
Oh Lord.
It is like Gremlins.
And
We
they
got
all.
that. We got the hate wet.
That's all.
That just sounds wrong on so many levels.
Reach out, touch, hate.
Mhm.
Mortis, as you kind of fly out through the door, I assume you go through insubstantially because you're a ghost. You come out and you see that the guards from outside, they've all been turned into Knightfires, and they all turn to you and they speak in one voice with Knightfire's voice.
Yeah, creepy.
And they say, "Oh, if it isn't our favorite pervert. Have you come to seek penance? Or have you come to die?"
I've come to end your hate. And with that, I'm going to fly up close. And as I get close, I'm going to unleash my ghostly outburst.
Uh-oh.
And that is a area effect burst attack.
Excellent. Cloud area move object. Oh, that's cool. How many ranks is it? 11. It's 11 ranks. Okay.
Yes.
So they will roll a dodge save against 21 first. So here's 8 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Most of them will fail. Wow. I have 2 successes. So 6 of them will roll toughness versus DC 26. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 2 of them who succeed it will DC 21. One of them is left standing after your explosion.
Oh, yeah.
What happens, Mortis?
So as Mortis is flying up, as he's spouting off vile at him, as he's flying up, bits of debris from all the explosions and stuff that happened earlier tonight kind of get pulled up in Mortis's wake, very poltergeist-like, with like bits of stone and timber and debris and glass and bottles and stuff. as he gets close enough, he just stops and lets out a burst, and they just like very much like poltergeist maneuver where it all flies out and just shrapnels everything around him.
Beautiful.
And the one that's left standing. Are you afraid to face me?
I don't need to face you. You're playing right into my trap. While you're here defending these mud people, I'm off accomplishing my goals with the Bloodstone.
We'll pull an end to your hate. One way or another.
When I have the stones, the first thing I'm wishing for is the end of your existence.
Hades tried that already. Didn't work.
Resonant.
Okay. I am going to move over here. Kind of fly up and join the top, join Bowman on top of the crates, but facing where Overdrive is. And I am going to have Resonant is going to switch stones and pull on her Malachite and release a Radiant Wave attack, which is, I believe it is selective. Do I have that on here? Yes, it is. So Radiant Wave perception area damage against the two Jokers next to Overdrive. So DC 26 toughness save.
Ouch. And that's perception area, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so... one of them will succeed, and one of them will be taken out.
Okay. So
The
basically,
one who's taken out is the one who's mind controlled.
of course. Sorry. So Resonant basically comes over and she's pulling on life force energy. So basically the opposite of all of this hellfire, and it's basically just trying to overwhelm the senses and basically drive out that demonic presence.
Awesome. You are successful at that. As you sort of draw out Knightfire, you see that the visage of Knightfire disappears from this one, and he falls back into his right-wing nutcase costume.
His everyday persona.
Which one is that? The one next to me that's grabbed me, or the other one?
This one.
Oh.
That one.
Yeah, I rolled him right to left, sorry.
It's alright.
Resonant, is there anything else you want to do?
Nope, I think I'm good there.
Okay. Overdrive.
Alright, so escaping is a move action. I can use athletics or acrobatics.
Strength or sleight of hand.
Huh?
I thought it was strength or sleight of hand to escape a grab.
No, I don't think so. Unless that's like an update somewhere.
Let me check.
Escape said athletics or acrobatics. $247 on the.
Oh, see, escape. Yep, you're right. Never mind. I'm thinking of a couple of snare powers.
Oh yeah. It's
Snares that are
escape.
overcome by damage or sleight of hand. That's what I'm thinking.
yes. Okay, so let's go with athletics.
Sorry, I've been doing a lot of Mutants and Masterminds this week.
18. I don't think is gonna quite cut it, especially because I'm impaired. So that's only a 16. So I'm gonna spend one of these here. Yeah. Okay, your hero point. That's great. And I'm gonna roll that again because I'm in a bad situation right here. Okay, so even with the -2 for being impaired, that's a 21.
That's enough to escape.
And that was a move action. Escape is a move action.
Yes.
So I will then show how much I don't like to be touched without asking by doing the multi-attack fist to the face. Whoosh. Oh, come on.
16 will not hit.
Yeah.
You got 1 hero point left if you want to spend it.
You know what? It is 9:30, and I really want to punch this guy in the face before, something bad happens to me. So let's do that. Okay, and yeah, that is a legit 20.
Legit 20 will hit.
Okay, so that's probably not any funky degrees of success, though.
Nope. But still
So-
26 for your damage, so that's not bad.
Yes, that's not so bad. So toughness 26 for him.
Boom! How do you lay him out?
Kind of, he had a good clinch on me, and I kind of do the speedster thing back and forth, and just enough to sort of pry him off, and then high speed, the sound barrier cracks right before Overdrive's fist hits him in the jaw, and down he goes like a sack of taters.
Crunched. Mucho crunching.
Yeah, Gungan style.
Alright, Centuria.
Alright, her goal is to finish the rest of them off. So she'll fly over to the one with Bowman. She will hit him.
In the face.
22.
22 will hit.
DC 27.
That's enough to take him down.
Yay. Then she'll go over here.
Again?
It's apparently
Oh,
a
no.
safe fletch night.
That's the only one she got, too.
Now, he might be hit. Let me double check stunned, because I think stunned is defenseless as well.
Oh.
It's a combined condition. No, it's not. It's a regular condition.
On the regular.
Okay, so he's not defenseless while he's stunned. So nope, you do not hit. You just kill steal Bowman and fly away.
Your worst MMO friend ever.
And then Davy. I want Davy to.
Davey should mind blast the one that's outside. Goes before I
Can you
do.
hear him?
Yeah, he can hear the one outside.
Then yeah.
He can hear all of them across town.
Yeah, really.
Oh my God, he's mind controlled by Davey.
Yes.
Thanks, Davey.
Okay, I did it.
I was just afraid he's gonna run off and make more before I gotta go again.
Fair.
Sad. I just wanted to make more demons. Bowman.
Not today. Bowman is just going to move down a bit to this crate so we can get a better angle on this guy.
I'm gonna
And
take
with-
Centuria's kill.
Yes!
Yeah.
He is going to line up. What do I got here? You know what? Let's go with an old classic. He's going to line up the boxing glove arrow.
Nice.
Yes. I approve.
All right, good rolls.
Oh, I get it. You could. This is when you want to punch somebody far away.
Exactly. Inspired by Centuria's fly in and punch.
I cast punch.
You want the bad news, Bowman?
Oh no.
No.
Does that not hit?
18 doesn't hit.
All right, I got a hero point. I got one more left.
He doesn't feel so threatened that he needs to use it to save himself this time.
Which, oh no. Do I? No. I got to do this. I need this. I need the win.
Andy, why did you say that?
I can't fail with the boxing glove arrow.
Not the first time you use it, you can't.
Nice.
Here we go.
Multiple
Hate
band-aid.
it.
And he eats it. What happens, Bowman?
So after Centuria has flied by and knocked that guy out, he is like just slightly annoyed. But he's like, okay, fine, whatever, I'll deal with it. But there is, as he moves up, there is a part of him that's like, okay, this is gonna be kind of good. So he lines up the shot. He's got the guy in his sights, and then he lets the arrow go. And then as it's flying through, the cylindrical arrowhead just sort of like bursts and expands into the shape of a boxing glove that comes soaring in just over Centuria's shoulder. and then just hits this guy right in the jaw.
Oh.
And Cheria turns around, not at all annoyed, and she's just like smiling, like, nice hit!
Thanks. He was prepared to give her a snarky wink, but since she's actually, like, she actually is smiling, he'll just be like, yeah, okay, this is Centuria, she's alright.
Awesome. Good job, Bowman. Alright, I have one cultist left, and he's mind controlled by Davy. What do you want him to do, Centuria?
How dark am I allowed to be?
You're allowed to be as dark as you want to be.
Yeah,
Freedomly
okay.
dark.
This feels really dark. But he's going to, like, break off a piece of one of the crates and stab himself in the chest.
Oof.
Wow.
Good deal. I'll just have him use his fiery claws on himself.
That works.
Oh, he hit himself. Surprise.
Can he save against his own damage?
Nope, sure can't.
Ooh.
Thanks, Davey.
Yeah, Centuria doesn't know that that's happening. And Mortis doesn't know that that's happening because it's subtle. So, Mortis, you square up to fight with him some more. And he breaks off a couple pieces of the crates nearby and he just shoves them into his own stomach. And he looks up and there's a brief glimmer of, what did I just do, in his face before he expires and falls to the ground. Taking us out of combat.
You mean he passes out?
No.
Just a sleep dart.
Did
How-
Davey
how
knock
many
him
of us-
out or did Davey kill him?
That's a good question.
How evil do we want
That's a
Davey
really
to
good
be?
question.
We can't make that decision.
Did yeah.
Only Cat can make that decision.
I'll say that he's not dead yet. So if we wanted to get him help, we can.
Did we? Are we aware that that happened?
You will be.
Mortis.
Mortis will tell you over the comms. We had about 8 out here. The last one just kind of impaled himself on a piece of wood. He's bleeding out pretty bad. Use some medical assistance.
Yeah, I'll get that guy to the hospital pronto. I will zip out, speedway him to the nearest hospital.
He
My-
forgot that I can heal, right?
I forgot that because that's what I do. Act impulsively. It's what I do.
I know, but that's why it's great because she's just like, he's already gone, and I could have healed him, and he's already gone. Okay.
Yeah. Let's.
And,
I'm gonna
and
start.
I'm guessing these people all reverted back to human and not demonic visage. when
Yes, they all drop. Well, human's a strong word, but yes, they are human in appearance.
So I'm gonna use some bola arrows just to get them all tied up, even though they're knocked out, just to make sure they're secure.
Mhm.
And then let's see if we can't have a conversation with Mr. Snyder here.
Do you want us to look through the rest of the building, see if we can't find any other evidence?
Yeah, we can do two things.
I'm taking photos. I'm taking photos of Mr. Snyder and his outfit and the weapons and yeah. Worst
get to
comes to
their
worst. Worst comes to worst if the guy gets away with it because he lowers up. I'd still gonna go to social media and let everyone know what a jerk he is.
Definitely.
So yeah, so resident's gonna go kind of looking around in like if the office space or anything like that, see if there's any files or paperwork or cell phones or that kind of stuff.
Awesome. Go ahead and give me, everybody who's investigating, give me investigation checks.
I'm not good at that, so I'll just sit there and look mean.
Oh, I probably should have helped.
Centuria and Davey both got 20.
I'll use my last hero point to help out a little bit more than a 10. Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
A 26 and a crit, so
Awesome. Yeah, that's not bad.
that was a good use of the reroll.
Bowman, are you participating too?
Bowman wanted to find out how Emmett actually ran into specifically Knightfire. I'm sure I can put together how he rolled in these crowds, but I wanted to figure out how he did beat Knightfire, so that was going to be my thing.
Okay, are you going to ask Emmett those questions, or were you trying to do just general investigation?
Oh shoot! Well, if I can investigate and find it out here, then I guess that would be better. I did want to do the whole upside down interrogation thing, but
Yeah, no, I mean we could still totally do that. I'm cool for that too, but just check.
seeing as there's a crit in that investigation, I guess I'll just do my interrogation while that's all going on.
Bowman's like tying the swing arrow around his legs, looking for a good good girder to wrap it around and hoist him up.
Yep. Just fires it upwards and it comes back down. Just hoist it up.
So you hoist up Emmett. The investigation, Centuria Davian resident, as you're sort of scouring the warehouse, looking through the back office that was behind where Emmett originally was giving his speech, you do find a few cell phones, a couple of computers. They all do appear to be password protected or encrypted, but you do find a number of locations marked on a map of Southside. Most of them are locations where you knew bombs went off this evening. It looks like they're color-coded. So the bombs are all color-coded as red, but there's also a number of blue circles. It looks like maybe blue coincides with Phase 2 of the plan. It looks like Phase 2 originates in this warehouse, and then there are arrows that go out. It seems like their original plan was to go forth and spread as much Knightfire infection as they could, to cause as much chaos and as damage as possible in Southside. It looks like the main goal of this assault was damage to the city and to the people who live here. You do find a couple other manila folders that have snapshots of a couple of people. You see Frank DaCosta, who is the owner of DaCosta Construction. You see Sophie, and you see Fletch Beaumont. All have had pictures taken of them.
Kind of like potential targets for the militia.
Yeah, you're thinking that these are targets that they're hoping to go after. Each of them has a green tag on the side of the manila folder. So,
cool.
Possibly Phase 3, you think, maybe?
All right.
That's why you don't write down your criminal conspiracy.
If I don't write it down, how can I share it?
I'm sure he's got a PowerPoint somewhere.
Alright, so whilst that's going on, I'm gonna, I guess, slap Emmett across the face to wake him up.
He comes to, unconscious, upside down. And he's got full crazy eye right now. He kind of looks at you and he's like, "What happened? Why have I awoken?"
Your ascension has fallen.
No, that's impossible. It was
Your
so
leader
pure.
has left you.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel will never leave us.
He already has. Which means you're here with me, and I want some answers.
Give me an intimidation check, and I'll give you a +2 for him being upside down. And the Batman voice.
What's going on? I'm Bowman.
You have failed this city.
Intimidation.
Nice.
With a +2, that's 23.
Awesome. So, yeah, he's kind of dangling there. He kind of looks at you. He says, "You don't know what you've taken from me. You've taken community from me. Unity, peace, harmony."
Those are the exact things you and your thugs just burned down. Those are the things you've just taken from this city.
What do you want to know, Arrow Guy?
How did you meet Knightfire? Did he come to you? Did you go to him? Did you summon him from whatever hell pit he was lying in wait in?
He came to our meeting. He told us what we could do to help protect ourselves, to ensure that we won't be erased from history. He armed us and he taught us how to fight. And he said if we did enough that he would ascend us to him. And we could rise up together as one grand crusade to take Freedom City back.
Well, clearly that didn't work out for you. What were you supposed to do after all this was over?
After we infected enough people, we were supposed to kill the people behind Operation Custodian. Take their hope from them.
Okay, Calvin can't think of what else you should ask him. I'm sure. I don't know. Is there anything else we should ask this guy, or should I just, like, put him back out? I don't know if he knows too much about the whole Bloodstone situation. Kind of sounds like...
Sounds like it was a distraction based on what happened with Mortis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
You could ask if there were any other plans within the city to do something similar if it was only here on the south side.
Sure. So yeah, we'll continue. So were your plans going to hit the rest of the city, or was it just south side?
We were going to start with south side. And then move on from there.
More stashes of weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any more stashes of your weapons and gear?
Yes.
Where are they?
Where are they?
He begins answering that question for you, and then, similar to what you saw happen to Resonant, his head explodes with glowing white light, and his eyes burn out, and he shrieks and screams, and then he dies.
Oh man, I still don't get to do my catchphrase.
I don't feel bad.
You can tell him as he's dying if you want. It'll be the last thing he hears.
You know what? I will do exactly that. As he's exploding, Bowman is going to grab his collar and he's going to say, I want this to be the last thing you hear. This city has rejected you. And then he's just going to let him go and swing back and let the magical fire burn out of his eyes. Like, I can't say the exact same thing. I gotta say something.
Yep.
I love you so much.
This city has rejected you.
Jesus.
And then
Well,
his
it
head
only took
exploded.
2 hours and 45 minutes, but we completely broke Cat. So
And that makes
I've been
it worth
laughing
doing.
this whole time. I don't know
Makes
what
it
you're
worth
talking
doing.
about.
Yeah.
Oh, that was really good.
I have a question for you, Alex.
Mhm.
So, last time I character Mortis background wise dealt with Knightfire, he was in his pre-demonic form. Can I make a expertise magic check to see what I can find out about him and that transformation, and like maybe like is he seem to be superpowered, more superpowered than he was before, things like that.
Yeah.
And my excuse for doing this is I'm actually going to call Gatekeeper and basically ask him. I'm going to phone a friend. That's how I'm
Okay.
gonna use-
Good deal.
Use all your resources.
Well, I'm just trying to think of a way I haven't dealt with him a whole lot. I don't have the access to find out, but
Yeah, totally. Gatekeeper will answer your call. It's 3 hours earlier on the West Coast, so it's not quite the middle of the night for him yet. That's familiar. He says, Derek, what's going on?
so you remember the villain White Knight who then made us some sort of demonic pack and turned into a raging asshole?
Ugh. Yeah?
Well, he's causing problems and he's going after the Bloodstones.
What?
Yeah, so me and the Freedom League are kind of dig into it, trying to track them down. But I haven't tangled with him since he went through his transformation. Last time I tangled with him was in Furrowburg, and I basically knocked him off the building and left him bleeding out. So he doesn't really like me very much, and I seem to be the brunt of his attack.
Oh, you don't say. You mean you pushed his mortal body to the brink of death, and then he made a deal with the devil to become a demon? Does that sound about right?
Pretty much, yeah. My bad. Oops.
I have been keeping tabs on what he's been doing since then. A lot of low level stuff. I mean, mostly just trying to capture some of the zeitgeist around this nationalism stuff. Trying to amp up fascists and nothing. Nothing I would describe as super villainy, but a lot of bad news.
Well, we just took out a whole group of militia folk that seemed to be in league with him, and he transformed them all mini versions of himself.
That's new.
That's what I was kind of guessing.
Do you have a sample?
I can. A sample of one of them.
Ectoplasm or any remnant of what was left behind? Maybe I can check it, or you can check it if you want.
Yeah, I mean, I can get you something. We've got some ashes from one of the guys he seemed to be controlling, and then kind of combusted from the inside out, and the guy tried to betray him
What an asshole!
and spill the beans.
Yeah, yeah. Get that over to me. That wasn't one of his powers before. I mean, he does do possession, like he does have to find a host to inhabit, but inhabiting multiple people at a time is not something that he's ever done before.
I mean, yeah, I did a little check-in when I first, found out he was still up and kicking, and that didn't seem to be like a standard MO for him. So I just,
I wonder if this is an Una thing.
Probably, possibly. We've been dealing with a lot of that crap. And kind of fill him in on some other stuff with the Terminus. Just to kind of get him up to speed, since, well, it's one of his jobs. And let him know that apparently I've been drafted as a Master Mage of the Underworld.
Huh. You know, I kind of always knew you had Master Mage in you. You're gonna do great. Don't worry about it.
So, okay, yeah, I can see about sending that stuff over to you, and anything else you might want to give us a heads up on, or I know you got a bunch of stuff that you're dealing with on your own, but
yeah, there's some stuff going on with Warden that's concerning. Maybe I could fill you in about that whenever you give me that sample.
Okay. Thanks, friend.
Yeah, thank you. Tell Nick I say hi.
Will do.
And he'll hang out.
Go and rejoin the team.
I think we've taken care of this now, right? Did you get all of them, Mortis?
I got the ones that got outside, yeah. Until the last one, I think he was under control of Knightfire, and you wanted to have him spill any beans, so he tried to off himself.
Right.
You hate to see it happen.
Yeah.
I'm imagining Overdrive is back at this point.
Yeah, I wasn't sure when I was getting back. I mean, I know I can get there fast, but I would just not leave an unconscious body at the hospital without explaining what's going on.
Especially one that needs to be, tagged for police pickup.
Yeah.
And triage. Yeah, Overdrive, you're back by this point.
Man, they take forever to do depositions over there. Hey, what'd I miss?
So same thing that would have happened to Pyre happened to Emmett.
Man.
Mortis is over there collecting little ash samples.
Brush.
Wow.
I think all of this was just one big distraction, though.
Great. So basically, we're still chasing our tails, and they're getting away with these bloodstones.
Hopefully not. Hopefully they're protected where they're at, but we've got to get moving if we're gonna stop Knightfire from collecting them.
Yeah.
So
Or the doctor as well.
I'm guessing Antarctica's next.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Think we can borrow a plane from the Freedom League?
Why? I've got the Alternity Atlas. We know where we're going.
Oh,
We also are the Freedom League now. So,
We can borrow Pegasus if we want.
well, I have a friend that's gonna look into some of the, and I'm pulling up the bio ashes. I have a friend out over in Emerald City that will do some checks for me on this to see what else they can figure out. And give us a heads up on what Knightfire is capable of. Between we can drop off this on the way out.
Sure. Don't
Emerald
worry.
City's not really on the way to Antarctica, but sure.
We're gonna catch a connecting flight.
We have the Alternity Atlas. It was that, or I was going to draft you overdrive into making a speedy delivery.
Yeah, that shouldn't take real long, actually. I was just checking that.
Overdrive misses Emerald City anyway.
Yeah, I miss Emerald City.
That's where they filmed Golden's favorite show.
Arrow Man?
They know his name.
It's trademarked. They can't use it.
Oh, is that how this works?
Yep.
They approached Bowman. He was like, "You're not making a show about me." And then they made a show about him anyway and just filed the serial numbers off.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can be there and back in about between 4 and 8 minutes.
That'll let us. I guess that'll give us time to wrap things up here.
Yeah.
Go for it.
All right. Mortis, you got that address?
Yep.
Get back. I can't say that word. It's trademark.
Going into overdrive.
Yeah, I gotta use my own trademark.
Oh, is that gonna be his thing?
Yeah.
Really catchphrases all around.
See, Overdrive's giving you grief about the knockoff Bowman show until we do the spinoff of.
Yeah.
They were going to do a Johnny Rocket show, but Johnny Rocket said no, so they approached Overdrive next.
Yeah.
Overdrive
Oh,
said
that's
yes.
where the
I
action
said,
figures come
yeah.
from.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Marketing. It's all about marketing.
I feel like Overdrive would have said yes so fast.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We were thinking about doing it, yes.
But
Oh,
you didn't
Mr.
hear what it.
Hollywood.
I don't care. Yes.
Yes.
Awesome. So Overdrive, you go off to deliver that package. Everybody else, you head out to begin planning your trip to Antarctica. Bowman, when you return to the bow cycle, you do sure enough see that there is a young man trying to steal the hubcaps off of it.
It's Jason Todd. I mean Jason Harper. Oh.
Unreal.
He's got the
he's
tarp
just-
pulled back. He's got the looks like he's trying to like. You're not sure if he's trying to steal the tire off of it or if he's trying to bend it back into place.
So I guess as he rappels down from the swing arrow, he's just going to approach this kid. And I guess he'll say, that's a lot easier to do if you have the right tools.
He freezes and blanches, and he kind of looks over his shoulder at you. He says, I'm sorry, Mr. Bowman, I was just trying to fix it.
This is probably a lie, but I actually want to glance at the motorcycle and see if he was actually trying to fix it. I doubt it.
You can roll an
but I just wanna
insight
make sure.
check or a vehicles check.
Probably my vehicles is better.
Nothing about the current state of the motorcycle leads you to believe he's trying to fix it.
Okay. He'll say, I know exactly what the motorcycle needs. I'll fix it myself.
You're not going to arrest me?
He'll look down at him. He'll just see, he's not going to see like a criminal. He's going to see someone vulnerable in this part of the city. And he'll just say, not tonight.
This is embarrassing, but I was kind of hoping for a warm place to sleep in the meal.
Is that true, or is he just pulling my leg again here?
Roll an insight check.
Come back to the bow cave.
Can I? This is a weird question. Can I purposely fail this check?
You can if you want to, but you did roll critical.
I know. I did. Actually, yeah, sure. I'll take the roll. I'll take the results of the roll.
He seems to be telling the truth.
Ooh. All right, fine. Let's see if you're as good at fixing motorcycles as you seem to think you are. And he'll... Yeah, I mean, the quiver is under a thing building. He can't do that. Well, what about the places that Bowman has worked with Sophie before? Is there room there?
Yeah. The ones that weren't blown up tonight, yeah.
So he'll
take her to Sophie's house.
Oh, that's so horrible, but I want to do it. No, because Sophie doesn't know who Billman is. Jeez.
Isn't she?
Deck with it. It's been a long night. He's going to take him to the quiver as a temporary stay. Somewhere he can keep an eye on this kid.
Thank you, Mr. Bowman. My name's Jason, by the way.
He'll look at him and say, just I don't know, just like like a nod or something, as he says. Actually, you know what he will say? He will say, "That's nice, kid. Help me get this motorcycle where it needs to go. It's a few blocks from here."
You two will pick up the motorcycle and walk it to the streets back to the quiver. Until Centuria flies down and picks it up and flies it away.
Again?
Yeah.
Oh man, you just had to put that temptation.
Yes.
I can't say no.
I'm here for it. All right. So yeah, I think that's a great place to end our session this week. Now that my face and my tonsils hurt so bad. Thank you everybody for sticking it through with us tonight. I appreciate you coming to hang out with us. We will be here same time, same place next week with more Netherwar goodness. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. We also have a special one-shot of Call of Cthulhu coming on the channel tomorrow. It's the conclusion of the first adventure we ran with Bridget. We'll still be giving away another free copy of that module to anybody or to one person who hangs out with us tomorrow night. It's a really, really scary module, so I would definitely recommend coming to hang out with us. Wednesday, we do have another episode of Monster of the Week as well. And Friday we have another episode of Something Dragons. Our contest is still going on, so if you're out there and you are interested in participating in the short fiction or the art contest, please let us know. We're taking entries at uspcontest@gmail.com. It's really easy to enter. So, if you have any interest in gaming and you want to show us what you got, please let us know. I'll give everybody a chance to say goodbye and plug anything else they want to plug, and then we will find somebody to raid. Starting with Kevin.
Okay, so here I am, speeding it up as Overdrive. Got to work on my catchphrases, obviously, but I'll be back next Monday. Check out our other shows this week, and I'll see you then. Over to you, Jonesy.
So I really seriously want Bolty fan art.
Yes.
Yeah, that should happen.
So
Legit.
I'm so happy. Yeah. So check out all our great shows, and looking forward to everyone joining us in a week to kick off Blue Rose 5th Ed. So super excited about that.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. I had a great time. I hope you did too. come back next Monday to see Centuria take some more glory from Bowman. I definitely had a good time doing that tonight, but hopefully Bowman will get his Robin character and it'll be great. So, other than that, I'm just going to pass it to Andy.
Yeah. I want to thank everyone for hanging out with us tonight. Cthulhu will be a little bit later than usual tomorrow. We're going to start somewhere between 7:30 and 8 o'clock. So just heads up for those of you who are used to seeing us at 7. We'll be a little bit later tomorrow night.
It's part of the sanity check. You don't know when it's starting.
This is very true. Other than that, please come check us out on YouTube if you've missed any of our previous shows, or if you want to see some character creation, some of the systems that we've played in or that we just like talking about, because there's all sorts of other stuff out there. Come check out our Storyforge episodes. Yeah, Calvin, I think you're up next.
All right. Well, yeah, I've been Calvin and playing Bowman, and really, really excited about. Oh man, it's gonna suck that we have to leave the city for a bit. But hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully we get to do something really awesome with this new sidekick before we leave, because I'm percolating some ideas in here. And I'm sure Alex is gonna come up with something great. Because we still didn't deal with whatever Sophie's deal was. She was doing some suspicious stuff last episode. I still remember that.
Yeah.
But yeah, really excited to just keep playing this game. And again, if you want to hear more from me, I'm over on the Win with Dice channel doing the weekly podcasts. We got to talk to some really cool people for the podcast that's coming out this week, so you should go check that out. And again, check out our previous VODs of our Lancer stream episodes.
Awesome. Well, yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out with us. We're going to go ahead and raid the Crit Show. It looks like they're playing Masks, so we'll keep the superhero theme going.
Nice.
Sweet.
I want someone to run Mask for me.
I want to play Masks. I think it'd be cool to check it out. But everybody, again, have a good night. Keep making good choices, and we will see you next week.